So I just want to mention a couple of things.
Shrimp franchise?
For you to just make a note of, actually. Please sign up for my email alerts in the back there. Both my husband and I, Tom, will be hosting a Hannity radio program on July the 3rd for the full 3 hours. So please listen and call in. You can just say hello. It's an honor for me to do that, yes. Please check out my website, DeneenBorelli.com. We'll be hosting Will Cal Majority Radio on Sirius XM Radio tomorrow at 12 noon, both Tom and I. So we're really looking forward to that. So if you can call or listen, that would be great. We would appreciate your support. And tomorrow at noon, Andrew Will Cal Majority Program. Sirius XM Patriot. And also next Friday, Hannity is having a, tomorrow I'm going to be on Hannity. Eric Holder special, so you'll enjoy that. Yeah. So I usually address my crowds by saying, "What's up, Patriots?" So I don't want to lose that momentum. What's up, my fellow Patriots? It's a privilege to be here tonight. My husband Tom, we've been traveling all over the country, and I'm so glad we were able to fit this evening in. Congratulations to Dr. Betsy McCoy. Tom and I run into Betsy at all the funny places, either at Fox News or in Washington, D.C., and she has that amazing binder with her. So I really appreciate your work, your hard work, and what you do. Thank you so much. And and to Assemblywoman Rabin, who cannot be here tonight, congratulations. And also to just share this night with each and every one of you on this Thursday night. Look at this great crowd of freedom-loving Americans who have taken time out of your schedule on this rainy night to be here to talk about liberty and what we can do to rein in government that has just totally gone wild on our watch. But what I really want to communicate to each and every one of you tonight is that we all have a role to play in this fight for liberty. It doesn't matter what age you are, what background you have, where you come from. We all have a role to play because government goes to those who show up and are active. And I've been asleep for many, many years. I didn't care what happened in Washington. I didn't care what the politicians did, what they said, how they voted, how they supported our initiatives, or how they stood up for us or did not stand up for us. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me because I was doing other things. I wasn't involved. I wasn't awake. I wasn't active. And my experiences over many, many years has drawn me to where I am today, and it's also me being able to utilize my God-given talents to fight for liberty in America, because America is an exceptional country. There's no other country like America. It truly is an exceptional country. And so what we need to do is broaden the conservative coalition, get more people involved in the fight for liberty, educate them and get them active. Because smaller government is less spending and it's personal responsibility, lower taxes. This is what will turn our country around, but this will also empower individuals. And I'm living proof that America is an exceptional country. I mean, think about it. Where else could someone come from living in South Jersey? I'm from Burlington County. Living in many basement apartments. Left home with no money, just a lot of bills. Trying to find my way in life. Made a lot of mistakes. Lived on ramen noodles for many, many months. Where else could someone start off with that background and end up writing a book, being on television on Fox News, speaking to great groups such as yourselves? Where else could someone start off like that and end up where I am today? Only in America. Because, my friends, it's liberty, not government, that allows us to pursue our goals and our dreams. It's liberty. It is liberty. And sadly, the progressive agenda is a threat to to our liberty, and we are witnessing it every day. Every day there's something going on in the news. Every day. And that's one of the reasons why I wrote my book, Blacklash. To sound the alarm that our country is at a crossroads, but also to sound the alarm that we all have a role to play to get involved. And I also wrote my book, Blacklash, to expose the failures of the many years from the progressives' policies and the failures of President Obama, especially in the black community, where progressives want to keep blacks as a permanent dependent class. And I also wrote my book, Blacklash, to expose the black liberal establishment. And you know who they are. We're going to start at the top. President Obama, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Maxine Waters. The list goes on and on. But to expose their failures, how they are doing a disservice to the black community, because they are using their constituents really to fulfill their personal agenda and their self-serving needs. It's all about power, and it's all about control. That is what they do. They advertise that blacks need special treatment, that blacks are victims, that blacks can't get ahead without government assistance, government help. And the misfortunes within the black community are the result of white individuals taking advantage of you. These are the lies that I have been exposed to for many, many years. I've heard this over and over again growing up, and these are the same lies that are being told today. And the time has come for the black liberal establishment to go away. And that is why I am able to use my story, my personal experiences, to promote liberty, personal responsibility within the black community, to dispel these myths and to dispel these lies, because they are lies. They are lies. In my book, I discuss my evolution from citizen on the sidelines, not caring about what goes on in politics, to someone who was standing on the front lines of liberty to keep the doors of opportunity open for everyone. And to reach the black community, and this is a question I am asked over and over again, how do I talk to individuals? How do I approach them? What do I do? What do I say? You just talk to people. You just talk to them. Tell them the truth. Give them the facts. We have the facts on our side. We just don't use them. We have the facts. We have the knowledge. Big government is bad government. And you just take it from there. But to reach individuals in the black community who are being lied to by the black liberal establishment and other progressives, use the right tools to make a compelling story. For me, it's easy. I tell my personal story. For you, for example, you could give them my book or direct them to Runaway Slave. It's a movie by C.L. Bryant that has a number of black conservatives who tell their story of how they came from where they are to where they are today, where they come from to where they are today. And in addition to challenging the black liberal establishment, my visibility on Fox News, for example, has led many black individuals to contact me, which is really amazing, because another question I'm asked, where are the black conservatives? There aren't any black conservatives out there. Everyone's liberal. They're actually out there, but they're closet conservatives because they are afraid to come out with their true beliefs and their core values, because they'll be targeted and criticized. And so I've been able and fortunate enough to establish relationships with these individuals. I travel all around the country talking about liberty. And you can only imagine the response that I am receiving. It's overwhelming. I've been able to establish these amazing relationships. And as a matter of fact, I approached Sean Hannity with the idea of doing a 1-hour television special with an audience of black conservatives in March. And we're going to do it again next week. And that program will air next Friday. So, most gratifying for me is when I get feedback that my visibility has emboldened people to stand up for liberty of all backgrounds, but especially those in the black community, where Obama garnered over 90% because people in some cases are afraid to vote their values and core beliefs. At FreedomWorks, where I serve as outreach director, we have built a website called empower.org. Empower.org. It is a community for black conservatives to network, get information, get engaged, and get involved. Because it's going to take all of us to rein in this government that's gone wild. And we want to use this platform as a support system. I mean, think about it. A black female conservative, I don't have the support from the NAACP.
You could say that.
They selectively support who they want to support as long as they agree with them. I don't have their backup. I don't have the backup from Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton. They know who I am. And no, they don't like me. But for the record, I don't like them either. And you can only imagine what kind of criticism any black conservative gets for being true. Think about Dr. Ben Carson, a world-renowned neurosurgeon who was criticized and targeted by the left because he's conservative. The comments and criticism that I get online and in social media, it's in my book. Aunt Jemima, Uncle Tom, traitor, token, sellout, and things I can't even say in your presence tonight. But they said it. But to tell you the truth, I really don't care. I don't care. Because I believe in liberty more than what someone thinks about me. I don't care what they think. The real pressure for black conservatives, if you're not a strong individual, is the pressure you get from those who are close to you. Your family, your friends, your co-workers. They are targeted all the time just for talking about what they believe. And this is America. And these are people who are supposed to love them and support them. Think about the holidays, conversations at the table or lack thereof. This is what we're up against. Well, this is a significant social pressure that makes an internet community such as empower.org that much more important. And finally, and most important, reaching new black individuals about liberty and about personal responsibility. It's work, but anything you set out to do to make a goal and achieve takes work. And it's about building relationships, and I'm very fortunate that I have been able to do so in my fight for liberty, traveling the country and using social media, which has been amazing. And so it's not about showing up at election time to try to talk to people. It's a continuous process and a continuous conversation, a support system. These individuals need to be incorporated within your group so that they can learn, get engaged, and take the message back to their communities. That's what it's all about. But as I close, it's obvious that it's going to take hard work, but it's time. And it's no different than any other meaningful goal. And as I close, I want to leave you all with this thought. Our country does not guarantee you success, but liberty guarantees you the opportunity to succeed. And I will stand on the front lines for liberty, to keep the doors of opportunity open for all Americans. I want to thank all of you tonight. I really appreciate this award, and I thank you for this opportunity. God bless you all, and may God bless America.